Wuchang Fallen Feathers.
Why are the feathers falling? Why?
A new Souls-like GOONER game. Not Stellar Blade, but close enough. This is like if Black Myth Wukong, Sekiro, and maybe like Wolong had intercourse and had a baby. And it came out to be this deformed pile of shit. Okay, but it's not actually a pile of shit. The game could be pretty good. But I will say, it's definitely close enough to Black Myth Wukong. It's like Black Myth Wukong, but you're not a monkey. Instead of you're an Asian woman with big tits. But Wuchang is a game that started off with a bad start. I mean, when you release your game and your game gets flooded with mostly negative reviews, you know you made a big mistake. Now, what was the big mistake, though? Why is this game getting flooded with negative reviews? Why does it seem like every game nowadays has a bad start? Well, it's because of, number one, optimization. It had nothing to do with how good the game really was. People had problems with the game crashing, or that their computers just couldn't run it. It looked like you were playing it on a 1931 microwave. I don't know how you would be able to manage to play this game on there, but that's what it looked like for some people. Now, this wasn't for everybody, but it seemed like most people were having optimization issues. Now, did their PCs meet the recommended or minimum requirements? Probably not. So maybe it is on them for not reading the graphical requirements. But you know, if it is an optimization issue, they're eventually gonna fix it. They always do. I mean, we had Cyberpunk 2077, had one of the worst launches out of any game ever, but managed to polish and fix up the game to make it one of the best games ever made. So it's completely possible for this game to have a bad start, but salvage it and create the best possible experience ever. So you can't let that get to you. You can't let it turn you off, especially from the sexy girl that you're about to witness with jiggle physics. So for a $50 price tag, this game was still going to be worth it. Even if it was 3 FPS, as long as I could still see those boobs. Okay, no, I'm not a GOONER. I was in for the epic boss fights, and the game looked cool. It really did. I mean, from the trailers, it looked cool. So of course I bought the game. Jumping into the game, it felt smooth. You immediately spawn in some water so you can get your feet wet. Literally get your feet wet. You know, that's kind of like the saying for, you know, kind of going into action or actually trying something is getting your feet. Well, you guys get what I mean. I mean, fuck, I don't even have to explain this shit. Okay, regardless, you jump into this beautiful game. You come out, it's like Limgrave. You see the big open world. Even though it isn't an open world, it looks like it could be.
Oh, so beautiful. This game's so beautiful.
You know there's still gonna be people calling this woke because I'm a girl. Female protagonist? Fuck! Woke shit! Woke ass game. I'm sick of these liberal scums. It's probably made by a Jew as well. After a little bit of walking, you reach this NPC place where you get a little bit of a lore. This guy talking about many moons ago, back in my time, women didn't fight. You should be at home making me a sandwich. Then you find this woman playing a guitar solo. Play that shit! Play that shit! You know, the game is pretty lore focused. It takes place around 1600 CE during the fall of the Ming Dynasty, which led to civil unrest, everybody mad and angry, wanting to kill everybody you see. And on top of that, this plague and disease known as feathering spread across the land like the Black Plague, maybe the Asian Plague, creating monsters and psychopathic men that you, Wuchang, were set out to murder. But some harnessed this as a superpower. Like you, Wuchang, you are diseased with this feathering, but you can use it as a superpower, like the Temp V. Your main goal of this game is really just to find the origin of the plague, stop the madness, and restore order to this falling world and dynasty. So your main goal is just to fucking go around and kill shit, just like every other Souls game. A lot of people like to treat these games as boss rushes, but I like to explore a little bit. Wuchang, you know, you have a little bit of exploring you can do, but the loot is not that great. You know, you go around, you search the map, and you find some loot, and it turns out to be putrid dog shit. Which is one main problem with this game, is that you can do a lot of searching, potentially fighting like elite enemies in order to find this loot, and it turns out to be very mediocre. You know, it should be like a cool new weapon or an armor set, but instead it's just like somebody's used tampon. Like, I don't want this! But on the bright side, this game has a variety of weapons you can use. From the long sword, to the one-handed swords, to the spears, to dual blades, and even axes. And there's also magic that you can use. So So you have spells and weapons. Weapons.
It doesn't seem like he has weapons, but I don't know.
I don't have weapons.
Killing enemies gets you Mercury, which is basically the souls system in the game where you can use to level up or buy stuff. The level up system is a bit different. There's a skill tree where you can choose different paths for your build. You know, leveling up your flask, certain weapons, or doing like strength, stamina, health, etc. It's definitely something a little out of the ordinary for a Souls game, but I kind of liked it, to be honest. I thought it was pretty cool. But after understanding a little bit of the basics in the game, you finally are ready to quest and progress. And first things first, you talk to this homeless creep that ends up roofing you and drugging you into a coma. In this coma, you meet Vagina Mouth, which I guess is the first boss, but this is a tutorial boss. You're not supposed to kill this thing, as it has a lot of health. I got fucking pieced up by Vagina Mouth. It ate me out. But it was all scripted to begin with. You were just in a coma. But they do have feet in this game. So, I mean, that's a plus. After a little bit of walking and progressing, you pretty quickly end up finding your first real boss, which is basically another tutorial boss. It's one of the easiest bosses out of any game I've ever played. But this boss is so easy that even a toddler can do it. Give the controller to your 3-year-old kid and just, hey, like, tell him to press RB and RT a couple times. And that kid, he will kill it. He will kill the boss. So much for a boss fight. You know, doing my boss tier list, I'm definitely putting that one in the easiest. We already know which one's going to be the easiest boss in the game. There is a few merchants in this game, like you meet Wu Gang, you have Wu Chang, Wu Gang, Wu Long, Wu Kong. What do all these mean? What does this all mean? Is this the Illuminati? What's going on? Wu Gang is just this creep, gremlin, golem-looking motherfucker that basically just sells a bunch of shit. But what's cool is you can find stuff throughout the game by questing or just doing stuff and give him these items and it will unlock more stuff in the shop. It's kind of like giving the bell bearings to the twin husks in Elden Ring. And you can get some pretty broken items or just really cool looking armor sets, which I found like this is pretty cool. I like this. I like this guy. Me and this guy. I think I'm gonna propose to him later. But shortly after you finally find your first real main boss, which would be slightly more of a challenge. The man-eating Master Raider, this crazed lunatic that doesn't stop screaming and telling you old tales and poems. I got something up my sleeve, asshole. Oh, shoot. And he stepped on me. And now there's something growing in my pants. Interesting. One thing you notice in this game, though, is stamina goes down pretty quickly, which I found to be my first real challenge with this game. I was like getting out of breath while walking. I felt like I was airsoft fatty trying to run a mile, which isn't out of the ordinary for a Souls game, but this game, the stamina system was more strict, if you didn't upgrade it at least. But that's a good thing. Now this guy isn't too bad. You do a good amount of damage to him. He just likes to spin his shit around and just do random attacks, usually missing on their own. But for the most part, this first phase of the masturbator is pretty easy. He then ignites himself with fire, burning the ground around him and lighting his blade on fire. It definitely makes the fight more intense, but he's still pretty easy, especially if you utilize your magic, which I don't really utilize much, but you can pretty much spam him pretty easily, and then absolutely brutally molest him. Big hit! Oh, that felt good. That felt good. Oh. Forget me not. I already forgot about him. A fun boss fight nonetheless. Definitely a fun first main boss fight. And this is when you unlock your arm, which is known as Temperance, which is basically this thing that you can use. It's kind of like a rune arc where you can use as an item once per life, which will give you like a buff for your sword to do more damage. It's pretty cool though. What the hell is this guy doing? Is that FaZe Lacey? Wait, hold on a minute. Is that Lacey down there? Oh, Lacey, watch out, watch out! Whoa. I'm sorry, Lacey, I gotta do it. After a little bit more progressing, you encounter your greatest threat, your greatest enemy, water. You gotta be fucking kidding! Yes, water. Water is the greatest enemy, the most difficult boss out of any Souls game ever. Literally. As soon as you even make an ounce of contact with water, you just disintegrate. You die immediately. It's like getting shocked by like 1 billion volts of electricity. You're just dead on impact. Amazing. I love it. Shortly after, you find the Shoe Sanctum, which is a new NPC area that you can explore. What's going on with her? You got a headache? Somebody get this bitch a Tylenol! You walk up these stairs, you open the gates, and boom! Another boss fight. This time it's this... I don't know what this thing is, to be honest. I mean, this guy just has like a bunch of masses growing on him. I don't know what's going on. It's pimples. This guy's like the monkeypox or something. Now this guy actually gave me a tougher challenge than the other bosses for some reason. He likes to use magic, throw red rockets at you, and uses corruption that basically just drains your health. And it's like poison, kind of. Get away from me! Get these fucking purple cum away from me! Alright. Nice. Oh. Well, that was awesome. God damn it, he grabbed me again. Fuck! God, I hate this guy, man. I just wanna strangle him. But this boss just requires a bit of patience. He's pretty easy if you just wait. Dodge. Dodge. Bitch! And he exploded. That felt good. That felt good. What's going on over here? Oh, they're fighting each other. They've lost their mind. They completely lost their mind. What are they fighting over? Someone stole their Labubu? Only one man gets the Labubu, and it's me. Come here, bitches. All of you must die. Ooh, cool, some loot over here. Oh! They fucking fooled me. God damn it. After defeating the boss, it opens this secret underground entrance where you're now in the corruption world. This zone pretty much sucks complete asshole, as, yeah, there's corruption everywhere. So poison everywhere. And good luck finding poison resistance medicine, cause I didn't have many. I didn't find much. That's a bug! That's a bug! I don't think this is a bug, but I gotta put this thing out of its misery. This area is pretty much where you find a bunch of just absolutely disgusting, vile creatures. This place kind of sucks, though. Especially in this area, there's a pretty long run back from shrine to shrine, so that's the main problem. Also, it's very easy to fall off the map. It's kind of laid out like Blight Town, which everybody knows that Blight Town fucking sucks. Hey, Shawnee, can I get your number? Oh, shit! But after plowing through a bunch of enemies, you eventually find this screaming ball sack. I really don't know what that is, to be honest. I mean, this game is a GOONER game, so I'm not surprised they have, like, other sexual content in it. It was definitely an interesting looking creature, nonetheless. Oh, piece of candy. 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 But after 3 hours of exploring this long area, you finally reach the boss fight.
Hopefully nothing comes out and kills me. I'm just gonna walk around here right in the open. Oh, wait. Loot! Awesome. Oh, shit!
Alright. The fuck is that? Now, this boss is completely optional, however, so you do not have to fight this centipede fuck. This is like more of a gimmick fight that is a pain in the ass. It took me a few attempts, but I managed to finally get it done. This centipede fuck, I'm going to fuck you in your bug. There's also another optional fight known as the gluttonous monstrosity here. This monster creature that is also not needed, so we can move past that. I think you got something on your face there. Might wanna wipe that off. Oh, it's eating me out! Oh! That's kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie. Moving on to the next main area, we have this Doom Willow area, which is basically like a bloody undead area. Spooky, ooh. And you finally find your boy He Yuzai. I want to have intercourse with you right now. No, bitch, I'm not giving you this thing. You ain't worth it. And shortly after, you find a shrine. Awesome, cool. Let's go check it out. What? What the hell? What? He just RKO'd me. Yes, they have mimic bonfires. But now you're in this undead zombie area where you're fighting a bunch of these diseased fuckers. And it's got some ankle biters that will just bite your ankle. And then you'll get comboed by a bunch of other enemies, like this warthog that'll slam into you. These fucking warthogs just won't stop attacking you until you're dead. They are relentless. Dude, they're fucking beating the shit out of me. Dude, I can't do anything. I can't fucking do anything. Oh. Is this what it's like to be sexually assaulted? You then find the feet girl again, which will get you from flaccid to erect in a split second, so it adds more variety to the game. Good lord, man. Hopefully this game has mod support, because I'm trying to get this nude mod. After a bit more exploration, you reach this area where, yes, there is a boss. What the hell is that? Licky tongue! What am I looking at? Oh, it's sucking me up! It's sucking me up! Oh my god! I'm getting the best head right now! This boss basically only has a few attacks where it will summon ads like the ankle biters or roots, and it'll constantly keep sucking you up like a vacuum. It's more of a gimmick fight where you can really only attack him when he slams his hand into the ground, which you can get a few hits in, but you can't do that much damage. So this fight is pretty much guaranteed to last quite a while. But making this fight really easy, like you're not really going to get hit by the actual boss at all, unless you're clumsy. The only thing that's gonna be a problem is, yes, the ads. Can they fuck off? All this shovelware. He'll continue to suck you off. He'll occasionally ignite the land around him with fire, which you can easily see coming from a mile away. He's pretty fucking easy. I never died to this guy, and I guess I sucked him off in the end. Just die, you root fuck! That was something. Shortly after, you reach the Tang Palace, which is this beautiful palace. Finally, we're away from all the corruption and nightmarish creatures, and we can finally see men again and kill them! After fully exploring and slaying every man that I see, like a psychopathic misandrist, we finally encounter something unexpected. You fall down this opening here into a lake, and you get hit by a cutscene. A cutscene? What does that mean? Probably a boss fight! Yes, it is. And yes, this is the final boss of Chapter 1, and one of the hardest bosses in the game. Commander Honglin. She's a very agile, fast swordsman that does a lot of damage and it just doesn't stop attacking. And I was getting pieced up quite early in my first experience with this boss. She won't stop moving, man. Just come here! Come here! Alright, well, that was quick. And after many attempts of just constantly dying to this boss, I was not making a lot of progress. Like, what is this, Melania? Who the fuck is this girl? Oh, fuck! I'm getting rolled. After like 20 attempts, I finally got her to like halfway, which then she basically has a second phase where she's more difficult. She has like air slashes and just other crazy moves. And shortly after, I was dead again. I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm. But then after utilizing my magic and my temperance, to the best of my abilities, I finally managed to put this boss away. And what an intense battle this was. This was definitely a very difficult step up in this game. Oh, come here, just fucking die, bitch! Die! Oh. Holy shit. But I guess it's scripted that she bested me to begin with. She didn't even die.
descendant.
She actually chose not to kill me in the end. So technically, I guess I didn't beat it. And this would mark the end of Chapter 1 of Wuchang. Now, Chapter 2 was the start of Cloud Spire, to continue searching for her sister Bai Yu. So that is ultimately why you are going and starting this chapter of Cloud Spire. Basically, to explain it in retard terms, you must keep playing the game and fighting bosses. Cloud Spire is this snowy area. Oh, it gets a little chilly in here. That's honestly filled with very confusing map design. I found that this first area of Cloud Spire was extremely confusing and riddled with booby traps. There's mines in the game. What? Did I just step on a fucking mine? And they even have traps like this. Oh, cool loot. Ah!
Is this a fucking tree again? Why is there trees attacking me? Why is the nature attacking me?
Is this because I pissed on you when I was 7 years old and you grew to hate me and now you have a burning hatred and you want to kill me? Holy shit. Oh, damn. Look at those jiggle physics. After a bit of exploration, eventually you do find another boss. This is an optional boss, however, but this is FaZe Lacey again. This fat guy loves to use a mix of archery and a swordsman. He ends up having a mental breakdown and going insane in the battle as well. He's going insane! Oh, there you go. First try. Which then unlocks this great bridge, which you then cross and immediately face the main general.
Your Majesty, grant me the honor of continuing my service to you.
Too late, bitch! I'm here to slay you. Who is this old man that is pretty agile, but he was pretty easy, even easier than FaZe Lacey. I pieced this old man up so easily. His fragile bones couldn't handle my blade. I will say though, the boss arena and the map design is absolutely beautiful though. I mean, look at this map design. This is just absolutely just amazing. A little bit of exploring, you meet this furry gang clan, which they want you to go and do some sort of quest. Sure, I'll fucking do it. I'll do anything. What? Lacey? You meet these drunks that give you some drugs, and you know, there's a lot going on. As you progress farther in Cloud Spire, you reach this palace filled with like mages and elite enemies that'll fuck you up faster than you could speak. Probably, maybe. But then shortly after, you meet this mommy. Oh my god! And she's smoking up blood. You already know that the creators of this game were just gooning their asses off when designing this character. But after progressing a little bit, you fall into your mommy's trap. And now she wants to kill you and dominate you. Maybe this is what you want. She immediately puts her foot in your mouth and just uses her foot a lot. Seems like, yeah, this is a foot battle. I mean, who would have guessed? A mommy stepping on you, right? Interesting. Oh, she fucking put her foot in my mouth. I like that. She's also a furry. What? She's a furry? What the hell is happening? God, I love doing that. I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, you know what? Honestly, that was not that bad. That was pretty easy. But it sucks that I killed her. I mean, honestly, I don't even know what this thing is. I don't know what I'm looking at. What is this? I need to someone put this thing out of its misery. This game has some interesting designs. I mean, honestly, it's really, really cool. And like, what the hell is this thing? What is that? Is that Pyramid Head? You reach this booby trap filled area now with spikes, levers, and this pot creature that won't stop attacking you! Your best bet is just running as fast as you can through this area because you're gonna get pieced up or just fall into a trap. Oh my... Bro, what the fuck? This place definitely had me pissed off, I will say. Dude, why is this thing actually like harder than every boss in the game? It's like, all right, you know what? We're just gonna throw a Millennia in there as a regular enemy. Actually, 3 Millennias. Let's put 3 of them. After all that abuse, you finally reach the tippy top, and something unexpected happens. What? What? Nice camera shot. W cameraman. Who is this? Who is this guy? What the fuck? Is that a penis? What is that? Not too flattering. I think you might want to get that checked out. Seems like you got something, you know, a cyst on you or something. I don't know. Now you fall down this bridge and you meet this woman. This absolutely badass looking boss. The perfect bride. And she really is. I mean, she is sexy. Especially with a giant dildo that she's logging around. This boss is very spammy. Really cool though. She has dual blades and uses her penis as a weapon as well. And she'll kill you in seconds. I'm dead. Alright, well. That was fun. It's a fun match. But what sucks is that in order to get back to this boss, you have to go through traps that'll keep fucking you up. Oh my, I'm gonna rip off my leg and beat myself over the head with it. But in the rematch, I found myself in flow state. I was starting to kick this thing's ass. Stop laughing at me. Nice. Fang Lee, perfect bitch. You suck! Take that snake and shove it up your ass! Oh, that was easy. Second phase? Oh my. Knew it. And boom! I did. But there's a second phase! What? That's a bug! I don't even know what this parasite creature thing is, but it was cool. The guitars started coming in, and this thing was just going crazy. It was piecing me up, just whacking its tail around, just doing some crazy shit. Too greedy, too greedy. But I luckily managed to beat it first try. Come here, worm! Fuck! Yes! Yes! Oh, that was awesome. That was cool. That was cool. That was definitely a cool fight. Yes, it was. Which this boss is basically the end of chapter 2. But your next journey is to Mount Zanu, to uncover the true nature of the Feathering Plague, and her family's fate. That means more bosses. Awesome.
This is what the inside of my vagina looks like.
Then you come out to one of the most beautiful looking areas of the game, Hills Watch. This place is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it is just gorgeous. And here's where you meet some more merchants again. And this is where I managed to get this awesome armor set here. I mean, look how good I look. I look so cool. Nobody likes me at all. I have no friends. I want to kill myself. Okay, let's go. But after a bit of exploration, you find yourself in this lake. Oh, what a surprise. It's a boss. I can't catch a break! Hold on now. Feet. This game and its feet. I love this game, man. I love it. Who is this? A peacock? What is this thing? This is the Bow Sorcerer. This would be, at least for me, one of the most difficult bosses in the game. I died from water again. I mean, I should have known. Water is potent. It's the most scariest thing ever. Really, any boss just needs to use water to become invincible. This boss is very spammy. Loves to dance around with its flashy attacks, getting its feet wet. What is that hitbox? I was like a mile away. What, did she hit me with her body odor? A mere mortal thinks that he can fuck me. but I was starting to get the hang of it until... What is she doing? Oh my... holy shit. That was hot. Yeah, she basically just stomps on you. Like, this boss is literally the foot fetish boss. These devs, man. Holy shit, this really is a GOONER game, it really is. But shortly after, I finally managed to kill this girl. It took like 12 attempts or so. Definitely one of the hardest bosses in the game.
Only to fall by a mortal wing.
Oh, nice! This might be the run! Yes! Ah! Bird fuck! Oh, that was difficult. Now, since this video is already over 30 minutes, this game has more content than I thought it would. So let's speedrun the rest of the game, shall we? Now, there's still a lot to explore and talk about with the rest of the game. You know, going through the story, exploring some of the vast lands, fighting optional bosses that are pretty damn cool, like this wannabe Ishin Sword Saint Gearman fight. Why does it seem like every time there's white dandelions around a map, there's an old man that's the boss fight? Interesting. Random elite enemy placements that are harder than bosses. I mean, like what the hell? So what is this? Okay. This is like the final boss right here, I guess. Why does he have like a black blade? Like, is this Malekith? Who? They just slipped Malekith as a regular enemy in the game. A lightning sword guy that has a damn gun, but sucks ass.
Eat shit, dickhead.
Seethe the scaleless, invisible path that you end up falling off of because you're retarded. What the hell just happened? But then you have really badass boss fights like this.
Huh? I don't see anybody. Doesn't seem like anybody's here.
Is that a fucking tiger? Yes, a tiger boss. In blood. See any similarities? Do you see any similarities here? This fight was really awesome, really cool, really difficult. One of the hardest bosses in the game as well, that will fuck you up multiple times. Okay. Alright, I'm dead. That was a fun match. We just one-shotted me? I mean, how the fuck is that? But it actually has a second phase that'll also fuck you up in a split second. Boom! Oh my god, there's a fucking second phase. Are you serious? What the fuck? What the fuck? And I'm dead already. Alright, nice. But to be fair, this was one of the coolest bosses in the game, so I definitely have to highlight this guy. I love this boss. This was really intense, really badass. I have a boner. Yes, we got it! Yes, baby, yes! Oh, I soiled my underpants again. Let's go! After this boss, you do some side exploring where you can find this open land, but you finally get the rematch to the tutorial boss. Vagina Mouth is back. And this fight is not that easy. It kind of reminds me of Orphan of Kaz. It has beautiful music playing in the background. very emotional fight with the monstrous toddler. This boss doesn't have too many moves, it just has a lot of health and very spammy, and it will just walk over you when you die. What? It fucking stepped on me. Now Vagina Mouth likes to squirt all over the place, all over you, and you just have to dodge it. Just dodge and kill this thing. God, I need to put this thing out of its misery. Just fucking die already. Yes! I killed Vagina Mouth! Finally! Let's go! I'm no longer a virgin. You then find this weird-looking nightmare area where there's fire burning, just nightmare-fueled scenery, blood, nightmare. I don't know what this place is, but it was creepy looking. Cool, though. Then you fight this nightmare demon, which, if you've played throughout the game a lot, you've seen this boss. It sometimes appears when you die and basically holds your souls, kind of like in Bloodborne. This thing is really spammy, but you could piece it up pretty easily. Eat my fucking shit, bastard. Take this. Get fucked. Fuck you. Thank you. Come again. Everyone's fighting. What's going on? Can we just talk? Can we all just talk it out, guys? Please. But then eventually you find the Reborn, which is also one of the coolest looking bosses in the game. Alright, the Reborn. One Reborn? Who is this? Alright, Reborn, I'm gonna reborn you. Oh! Alright, I just fucking plastered my asshole. And getting to this boss, you're gonna get fucked up enemies. Have fun. Gives you Dark Souls flashbacks. What the fuck? If I don't get backstabbed. Oh my. Reborn is pretty easy. You quickly realize this is not going to be the only phase, because you piece them up pretty quickly. Yes, there is a second phase. Let me guess, he's going to pull out a sword. Oh, yeah, who would have guessed? This boss is really badass. You definitely gotta highlight this thing. This thing is just awesome. But after another go, I managed to get the job done and kill this thing once and for all. Come here, bloody bastard! Bastard bloody! Come here, bloody bastard! Ah, yes. Oh, that felt bloody good. That felt bloody good, yes. Third phase. No, okay, there isn't. But that fight was awesome. Definitely another really difficult one, but badass. Bad to the bone. Which then you reach the final chapter, chapter 5, which is the ancestral land of the Feathering. Now this area is riddled with really intense enemies, a lot of threats. Your best bet is not fighting all the enemies and just running. I'm going to break my monitor. This whole area, you basically have to traverse this map, ignore everybody, and just find these puzzle pieces around the map or levers to unlock the final area, pretty much. It's a lot to explain, a lot of exploring, but to save yourself from the boredom, I won't show it. And eventually you reach the final area where it plays some badass music, and this place just looks absolutely awesome. I mean, look at this map design. Holy shit. I'm coming. I'll save you and stop the madness. I'll save the world! Yes! What is this place? Where am I? I just want to go home. Open sesame. Is that the code? Yeah, it worked. Which you then open this door and encounter the final boss.
The time is nigh.
What the fuck is this guy? Who the hell is this dickhead? We got Bowl Mouth. We had Vagina Mouth, Bowl Mouth, furries. This game has it all.
All the power under my command. I must thank you, Wuchang.
Is this guy a bug? What is this guy? Okay, old man, you think you can hang in with me? Just you wait. That hurt. And I'm dead already. Well, that was a fun match, guys. Thanks for watching. This guy is pretty badass. He uses his wings as attacks. He flies around, slams on the ground. He has a sword. You know, Pretty badass final boss fight. He has a lot of health, he does a lot of damage, but he actually only has one phase. Your best bet is being patient and just being good at the game. This fight lasts a really long time, but it's definitely a really cool fight. The music, the scenery, his moves, they're really awesome. You're gonna be having chills and potentially an erection during this fight. But for the most part, this fight is actually not that bad. I was able to do it the third try. Yes! Yes! Boom, bitch! Get fucked! Ah, love killing old men. So, was that the final boss, or? Yes, it was the final boss. After defeating him, you open the door to reach the ending of the game. Wait, what? He's alive?! And then you get stabbed in the back and die. All that just to get stabbed in the back and die? Are you fucking serious? And you get the bad ending. There is multiple endings you can get in the game, so choose wisely. But that marks the end of the game. You did it. You beat the game. Congratulations. Now you get to rate your experience. How was it? Well, I'll tell you. Wuchang was definitely quite the experience. It has a lot of beauty. I liked it a lot. It was very entertaining, very fun. It took around 20 hours to complete, beating every single boss in the game, every side boss, main boss, etc. There is a lot you can do. There's pros and cons to the game. But given my full rating of completing the game, we get to plug this into my Ghost grader, rating it a B, an 8.5 out of 10. Which is a high score. It is a great score, even. It isn't perfect, it isn't amazing, but it's a great score. Because the game has some flaws and things I didn't necessarily like. Now, what did I not like about the game? Well, we talk about the beginning. One of my main concerns was the exploration problems. When you go around searching for stuff, you want to find cool loot. But this game lacked a lot of cool loot and rewards. A lot of the stuff you find is not that great. It's just like mercury or just nothing really too special. There's a lot of exploration you can do, which I do like, but yeah, it just doesn't feel like it's worth it at times because yeah, there's just like not the best rewards. Which also goes into the lack of weapon variety. There is a handful of weapons, but there's not enough in my opinion. I think there needs to be more. But yeah, I literally felt like I was just using the same sword throughout the entire game, which I don't like. I like getting new swords back to back to back. Now obviously optimization would be an issue, but I didn't actually have any optimization problems, so we can't even take that into consideration for me at least. But that's pretty much as far as the flaws go with this game. Other than that, I really enjoyed everything else. The boss fights were definitely my main thing I love. This game has some of the best looking boss fights I've ever seen. Really good soundtrack, really good design. I do wish there was more difficult bosses in here. There is some that are definitely more on the difficult side, but for the most part this game was pretty easy in difficulty. But that's not a huge concern. The atmosphere and map design, though, was also one of the biggest upsides that this game has. I mean, the graphics are just absolutely beautiful. You gotta be honest, they're beautiful. Also, the boobs, we like that. And the story was decent. This game had a lot more story-focused gameplay, which I actually do prefer. So, I like that as well. And that's pretty much it. I think the game was great. I liked it a lot. And that marked the end of my Wuchang journey. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about this video. What do you think about Wuchang? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Let me know down below. Leave a like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more gaming content in the future and potential reviews. And let me know what to review next. Peace out.